People buy from, people want to work for you. Paul said it. They're not working for his brick and mortar. They're working for his people. They're working for his people. You know, Jesus went out and recruited 12 guys, right? Where's Cal? Is Joe Cal in the room? Joe, he had a 2-word recruiting pitch. What did he say?
What's that?
Jesus had a 2-word recruiting pitch to the 12. What did he say? What was his recruiting? Follow me. Right? He had no building. He had no brand. He had nothing. So what did he sell? He sold himself, right? He had 92% retention rate. That's not, not too bad, right? And his dad set him up with, with the 12 guys. So it's kind of a shill. So he really didn't have much chance. But so put yourself in the ad. Put yourself in the ad. Who's got the mic? Can run over to Danny for me for just a minute. Anybody get a mic real quick? No?
More, Danny.
Okay. Danny, if you were going to, just real quickly, unrehearsed here, Danny, if you were going to do a video ad or take your picture, put it in an ad, you were looking for someone to work at your dealership, in 30 seconds, what would you say to sell them on why you work there and why they should work there?
I would just say, come to Regular Buick GMC. We have a great product. We have a culture that's unlike any other car dealership in the country, that your work and your opinion is valued at our dealership, and you're a part of something bigger. And our job is to bring quality people like you into our dealership and help you grow and develop you, so we can either use you in bigger roles in our company or maybe develop you for something else you want to do down the road.
Right? Who wants to work there? Right? Instead of tons of traffic, tons of inventory, best paid plan in town. Do you guys get it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Please say yes. All right? Sell yourself. Sell yourself. Sell yourself. It's great that your family's been in business like forever, right? And the name's huge. But have your department head, when you're looking to hire techs, have the service director talk to the people, right? Or whatever. You guys understand that, right? Have your BDC director, have him or her talk to the people that we're looking for. The bad pictures. From the bad profile. Okay, the cheesy one, right, a year and a half ago before I had my hip replaced. The one picture, that's, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago. All the research, never have a picture with another woman online, or on your profile. That happens to be my controller, and that was at my assistant's wedding in the Bahamas last year. But it looks like a girlfriend. The other picture is like 40 feet away. It could be anybody. You don't want to use the pictures on the right and help wanted line ad, right? Those guys. Email. The response, you want to keep measuring. Email responses. Email responses. The good Matt's profile got email responses. Wow, you sound too good to be true. Yeah, right. What you've written makes my heart melt. I love adventure. When do we start? 50% of the emails that I got based on the good profile gave me their first and last name and phone numbers. What is every woman in the world told not to do when you go on an online dating site? Exactly that. 50%.
Going up to the low-hanging fruit.
Right? On the bad profile, here's what they said. Hey, moron, you shouldn't have a picture of your former girlfriend. You probably should have somebody proofread your profile. Video games at your age, and you own a cat? Seriously. And the rest of the emails, I really could not. Yeah, total loser. I really could not. Some of the emails, I had to take that profile down. It was just the profanity and everything was good. It was keeping me up at night. I took it down 2 nights ago. It was just horrible. The email response, here, let me, real quick, do I have my phone on me. We send out, here's how our system works. You guys can do the same thing. You post an ad, they're gonna send their resume to you in the form of an email, correct? All right, here's where you start getting screwed up. First of all, you don't get back to them quick enough. Your talent, the talent that's out there, you have to think of them as an internet lead. Do you have to get back to your internet lead quickly, yes or no? Yes. Do you have to get back to your internet lead quickly and with good content? Right? Talent's the same way. Why do you have to get back to your internet lead quickly with good content? Why? Somebody just yell it out. Because they're also shopping. Well, people of talent are not only enamored with you, sorry, but it's the truth. They're looking at other situations. Okay, so you better get back to them right away, and get back to them with a unique, different, or good response. Let me just, I told one of my recruiters to send me one today so I could read aloud. She started with the A's. So this is the response to AutoNation Chevrolet in Fort Lauderdale. Dear so-and-so, we're experiencing tremendous growth at the dealership. I'd like to invite you to be part of our team. If you have any sales experience and internet experience or desire to learn the internet sales business, we'd very much like to meet you and discuss the opportunity with us. Interview to be held at AutoNation Chevrolet. We've got the address, the exact time, date, give them time options, exactly who to see. If you're at least 18 years old, complete full-time job availability, U.S. citizen or legal resident, blah, 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 blah. Thank you so much for your interest, and we're really looking forward to hearing from you and see you soon. Sincerely, Jane. That's my recruiter corresponding with the job applicant. Over on the right side, these are the kind of emails, and we're talking about, you know, this is we get about a million resumes a year. This is just, I told her to pick out a couple. I just want to thank you for being the reason I interviewed with ABC Motors. Incidentally, I got the job. So grateful for that too. Rod was a great guy, and I look forward to being trained with him on Wednesday. Thanks again for inviting me to the interview at ABC Motors. It was a great experience. Anthony was awesome, and if it had not been for you, I would have never considered auto sales position. I learned a lot. Pleasant surprise. Blah 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 blah. If you're not getting email responses like that, if you're getting email responses like I'm going to read next, you got to change something. You have to measure what you're doing in your HR department and how you're thinking of hiring people. These are real, these next email responses. They also came back to us. These are for dealers that we don't handle the whole thing. We just hand it off to them. We just find them the people, and they do everything else. This is what happens. Waited 2 hours for my interview, left, no thanks for nothing. What did Chris say about interviewing people? Right? They sit there for hours sometimes. Now, what if you don't hire them? What are they in your community? They're a customer, they're a voice. You bet. You absolutely, that what Chris said is so absolutely dead center. Now, so I would go one step further. Unless it's a tech or a master tech, absolutely positively do not interview anyone without a scheduled interview appointment. Because that will happen. And it's not because you're bad people. It's because you're busy. It's because you've got a service complaint. You got an issue with the manufacturer, an issue with the bank, an issue in the F&I office, an issue with a used car. You're trying to make 40 deals. You got 12 people lined up at the desk. Whatever the case might be, it's not your fault, but somebody walks in, right? Oh, I'm here for a sales job, right? You got an ad running. Here's for a sales job. Have a seat. He'll be right with you. How long could he or she wait? Forever. Now, if they wait forever, I don't want to hire that person either because they're what? Desperate. And I don't want them. So schedule your appointments. The only caveat to that is master tech, right? A/B techs. Somebody drop what they're doing and get somebody in front of them immediately. And just, you know, hire them. You say get back to me, schedule an interview. It's been 3 days. Very unprofessional. I have a dealership right now in North Jersey. Paid us a lot of money for 3 different positions. We've sent them 100 qualified people. They've not interviewed one. Not one. For 3 positions. Now, if you do everything right, all right, you end up with Christy Brinkley. Or if you do everything wrong, you end up with
whatever the hell. No, looks like a win. It's like a win-win.
You have Miley Cyrus, right?
Looks like a win-win.
Yeah, that's why there's 64 crayons in a box right here. So if you're gonna,
You got a long-term employee and a short-term employee. That's all.
long-term employee, short-term employees.